Hello, SRMites. How are you guys doing? This is Srujana, your host for today's podcast. Welcome to another brand new episode of Say What with SRM AP. So, many of you guys know this person as your previous student council treasurer, but let me be the first person to introduce him as the president of the new student council 24-25 BVS Laxman. Hello, Laxman. Welcome to Say What with SRM AP.
Hello, Srujana, and hello to all of the students that are coming up in this year. Hope they will have a great time.
Firstly, congratulations on becoming the president of the student council. So, before we get into all that process, I heard that people call you Bunku. Is it right?
Yeah, I mean, they took up my first part of the surname, and they call the people that are close to me call me Banko.
So, is there any particular story from where this name Bunku has come up?
There is no particular story. It's just that I have a very unique surname that very few people have. So I think that caught up.
And does that nickname Bunku reflect your personality as well?
I mean, there is no. I don't think so. There is a meaning for that surname. So, I mean, yeah. If you look at it, it sounds kind of funky.
It
So
does.
maybe yes, you can say it. I guess.
And now let's talk about your journey here at SRM AP. It's been 3 years since you've joined SRM. So, how would you describe your journey as an SRM AP?
It's been absolutely wonderful. I mean, the first 1 year it was online, so I couldn't do much about it. But after that, once I came back, it has been really good. I mean, learnt a lot, and in fact, few days ago, me and another friend of mine, Likit Sai, events co-convener. So we were thinking about it that we joined in and we didn't do anything, and then one event changed the entire discussion, and now he's the events co-convener and I'm the president. So it's been a lot.
I'm sure it has. But I want to ask you, since you had online classes for 1 year, be honest, did you listen to all your classes?
No, absolutely not. I mean, I was into sports that time, so I was doing my I was going to nationals in badminton, and I was doing chess and basketball. So I was training for that, and I used to keep. I mean, I have really good friends that they used to take my online attendance and stuff, and I used to go there. So yeah, I didn't listen to any of the classes. I listened to a few that were quite interesting. So, like my biology class was very interesting. So, I was listening to those.
Since you mentioned that you are a chess player and a national level badminton champion, and we also know that you have a wonderful academic record, even though you didn't hear to any of the classes. So, could you tell how you managed, after coming back to the university at least, how you managed badminton, chess, academics, along with time with your friends or personal time and all of that?
To be very honest, I kind of left badminton right now. I take it as much of a hobby than a sport, because if you take it as a professional sport, it takes a lot of time. You have to dedicate a lot of time. And since you pointed out, academics, so I have given a lot more time to that. And apart from that, yeah, I mean, since a young age, I'm into delegating work, and then breaking up my time. I'm quite used to that life where you run. So I mean, it was easy for me. So if anyone wants to do that, I guess take it. Break your time in such a way that you give plenty of time, and Google Calendar helps. So
Thank you so much. I guess Microsoft to do list also helps. Um, and you were the treasurer in the last student council, and now you've become the president. So, how does it feel that this huge responsibility of the president is handed over to you? How do you think you will be able to manage the entire student community in SRMAP?
well, I mean, it's pretty scary, to be honest. I didn't have any sort of experience where I handled more than maybe 20, 30 people at once, and now the university of like 6,000 people on the shoulder. So it's pretty scary, but I do have a wonderful team with me. So I think it'll be easier since with their kind of help.
That's really wonderful. And what do you think will be like the major challenges that you will face for this term as a president? I mean, you've seen the previous people who've managed the role, and if I might say, they were pretty good at it. And now the responsibility is on you. So, how do you think, or what are the challenges that you are going to face in this term?
I mean, the challenges pretty much remain the same, to be honest. But this particular term, there are lot many things that we are planning, and from the university side also, there are a lot of stuff that is going on in the background. So it is basically an additional responsibility from all the previous councils. So I wouldn't say they had it easier, but it's a little more, responsible kind of position. But yeah, like I said, we will try to plan it out, and hopefully we, accomplish everything that we set for this year.
That's wonderful to hear. I'm looking forward to all the events that you guys are planning for this year. Also, another thing that I heard, a gossip, we heard that your screen time is just 16 seconds. How true is that?
Yeah, my screen time, even right now, I think I checked it before I came here. It was around 6 minutes. So, yeah, I mean, I don't use my phone that often, only for calls and maybe a message or a reply. But apart from that, there is no use for me to pick up that phone. So, those 16 seconds were from a time where I just was using a book to read something about leadership. So, I was doing that, and I just didn't pick up my phone that often. So,
Since we are talking about leadership, what are some qualities that you as a treasurer and you as the president will carry forward?
The first thing that I would carry forward is, that sense of responsibility. I joined into council knowing that I'll have to be a responsible person. Doesn't matter if even if I'm the treasurer or any member for that. This is what I've been telling all the members that we have meetings for, and that is the number one goal that I have. That be responsible, do your stuff that has been allotted, and maybe think about the betterment of society. That sort of attitude helps, and that is the main thing. Apart from that, general qualities that a leader might have, like say commitments or whatever, so that is also needs to be.
We also heard that you are a very funny person, you are a very humorous person. So, how do your conversations, I mean, having incorporating humor is not a very easy task for everyone, that too in a regular conversations. And how would you use humor and wit to connect with people?
I mean, yeah, like people say, laughter. It connects people. I don't know how it is done. That is all biological stuff. So, but then, yeah. So humor really helps in those tense moments where it gives them that perspective that you can sit back and relax for a time, and especially when a leader is pretty chill, is giving that kind of good vibe. So it is that kind of helps in the team, that the leader is, he's not worried, then why should I worry? He will take care. So that sort of attitude is what I'm looking for by incorporating humor. And apart from that, I think since childhood, it's something that I have it. So I generally talk to people while laughing. Even I just pull them in for a conversation, have a laugh or two, and send them away. So I don't know how I do it, but it's good, I guess.
Since we're talking about connecting with people, and this is the age of technology and all, and you are specializing in cybersecurity or you have an interest in cybersecurity. So, what part of or what aspects of this field are you really into, or what excites you the most about cybersecurity?
In cybersecurity, so the reason I've taken cybersecurity is something personal. I will not get into it, but it has a lot of scope in this digital age. So if anyone is picking up cybersecurity as their goal or as their career goal, what I would suggest is start from the basic. And it is not easy to get a career in cybersecurity because there are a lot of stuff that needs to be covered, and what you're exposed to is very, that a tip of the iceberg kind of part. There is a lot of intricate details that you need to know. So the if you're taking up cybersecurity, be interested in research. So you have to do research. You'll have to have the ability to read research papers, and it's pretty easy. So it's just that you'll have to have that sort of analytical mind where you can take some patterns, take a notice of some patterns, and you'll have to take certain actions on it.
Okay, and this is to all the freshers who are about to join SRM AP and also to other students as well. Aloha is one of the most anticipated events, one of the in our university. So, can you give us a little sneak peek of what you have planned for this year?
This year, I don't know if I can reveal that, but
Sneak peek.
sneak peek. I mean, we are looking for bigger, better artists than last time, and I cannot give you whom we are looking for obvious reasons. But yeah, we are trying to make it as huge as possible, and to give all the freshers a good time. And we've started preparing it since the day I was sworn in. So yeah, we're taking it as we are not taking it lightly, basically. And apart from that, your clubs, they'll always be there.
I am really I don't know about the freshers. I personally am really excited for Aloha and to see all the big things that you guys are planning. And coming to the last part of our podcast, what is the one advice that you would give to the current treasurer? Why I'm specifying treasurer is because you were in that role previously, and also the other council members in their current role.
Specifically to the current treasurer, I would suggest he get a lot of patience, because when you're talking to people with when you're talking with financial background people, it's hard for him to negotiate kind of stuff. So he will require a lot of patience. And apart from that, I put it in that speech also that just remember that if anything doesn't work out, if you don't have any sort of bank balance to show it for, just remember that you can take a laugh and come back. So the treasurer, I would say, has the most sort of demanding role in the entire council, because managing finances is not a small task. And for the other council members, you are doing pretty fine right now. For the writers and co convener who's sitting next to me, so I would suggest, please be creative, because I am not. I'll give you all sort of background support, but please be creative.
We'll be as creative as our mind takes us.
I mean, that is all I need. And the other members, they're doing pretty fine. I've spoken to a few of them, and maybe we'll meet soon.
I hope all the council members will actually really meet soon. And as a president, what do you think are the common challenges that the coming students will be facing? And how do we, as the student council, will be able to help them navigate through all of those?
I mean, the current students that are coming in, they're coming here for the first time. They are exposed to this sort of environment for the first time. So they will have a lot of questions. In fact, I've been receiving questions like, about hostel accommodation, academics, and stuff. So I've mentioned this to the council that, just be open, just talk to them normally. And, there will be a lot of questions, repeated questions, but there will be a lot of questions. So handle them with the utmost calmness. So just be calm. Just tell them that this is the case. And if they are coming in for if they're really listening, so I would suggest, if you have any question, just pull the student council member next to you. There will be some or the other guy in the crowd, of course. So you can go talk to him directly. Say your concern, and he will guide you where to go.
And lastly, what message would you like to give to the incoming batch of students into this wonderful university?
Well, yeah, the incoming juniors, I would say, is enjoy these 4 years. Um, I told you, so my first year has been online, so we didn't get that much time. But this is the place where you can, enjoy. And apart from enjoying, just focus on your technical development as well. Instead of, taking it as a university, uh, you have to be technically sound when you're leaving the university. You have to be technically sound as well as you'll have to create memories. So, like I said, me and Likith were dwelling on the fact that we are leaving because that's an interesting fact, by the way. So, we came into the council just wanting a t shirt for an event. That is how we came into the council. We didn't apply. We didn't do anything. What we've done is that we went to sports. There was this chess trials coming up. A friend of ours had like 4 or 5 t-shirts. So we were like, we want a kit. So we participated in the chess selection. We got selected. We got what we wanted. And from there, this journey started of, Manikanta or someone noticed that we had this capability. So he pulled us in. So that is how it started. And that is what we were going to Guntur and we were dwelling on the fact that this is how it started and we are leaving in a year. So it is important that the juniors that are coming in, they make good friends, they make good memories, and apart from that, they have to study and they have to, sort of increase their technical skill set because these two things will matter the most in the long run. Just and the other sort of advice that I would like to give them is that don't sit and dwell on the facts that are out of your control. So if you can control something, then think about it, or else just relax. Take there is central AC. Go to some classroom, sit back, take a sip of water, and cool down.
The last advice is actually really helpful. And when you were saying about you and Likit joining the council for a t-shirt, it just shows how just one simple act of getting a t-shirt has gotten you so long to become the president of the council. So that one small act has changed a lot of things. That being said, thank you so much, Lakshman, for joining us in this podcast. Um, really looking forward to working with you this whole year and to be making a lot of new memories as well. And thank you to all the listeners. And lastly, to all the freshers that are about to join this university, let me tell you, you are in for a ride, but a wonderful ride with lots of ups and downs for sure. But it is something you're going to enjoy to your heart. So make sure you make some good friends, lasting memories, and also don't forget your studies because that is really important as well. And we are all eager and excited to have you guys with us on the campus. So, welcome to SRM University AP for joining us today in this special podcast with our president of the Student Council 2425, BVS Lakshman. Thank you so much. Stay tuned for the next upcoming podcast because we have some exciting ones.